What is up, guys? Your boy Raven here today with my top 10 top 10 trainer cards that are going to be rotating out of the standard pretty soon. There are no indication of reprints of them right now, so as of recording they are rotating out. We're saying goodbye to those, and I think you're gonna agree on some with me. I hope you're gonna agree. But if you have different, right? If you think different cards deserve to be in that top 10, say it down there below. We all can have different opinions on that, right. And I'm gonna subscribe to the channel, because we're on the road to 250 subs, so when there's gonna be a nice giveaway after that, and also we're on the road to 500 subs, so come on, let's make it happen. All right, so let's go with number 10. Number 10 on our list. I think the card that is popular right now, and is gonna due to fire type decks, and it is Kiawe. This card Kiawe is rotating out. I mean, there's a love and hate relationship that I have with this card, honestly. I think I'm happy. I'm glad that the card is rotating out, because I did not play it a lot. Right now I played in Reshizard, and he is the acceleration set in decks need, right? The first turn you want to go first, play Kiawe, and basically on Evilax, on Reshizard, whatever, you can't stop that energy acceleration after Kiawe. So I know not everyone is a fan of it, but it's a great thing that he's rotating out. Definitely cards and decks like Reshizard and Evilax are losing a nice piece, so they are going to be weaker because of that, which is great. I love that. I love that. So number 9 is Aquapatch. Again, another card that we are losing. This one was from Guardians Rising, and again, decks that revolve around bringing back the energy, water type energy from the discard pile will have to play Naganadels, or they have to think about something else. Blastoise will be hit by this, definitely. Blastoise will what happened to my hair? Like, Blastoise will definitely see something bad happening to it due to lack of Aquapatch. So definitely Aquapatch is something that we will miss greatly, and it's a card I'm gonna miss, because I started with water type decks, so definitely a card that we all think we're gonna miss, players of water type decks. And the next card is a DC. I know it's not a trainer card, it's an energy card, but I think it was worth mentioning on the number 8, just because DC is a crucial, and I mean really crucial part of many decks. So honestly, I can't imagine standard without DCE, right? DCE and standard for me are synonymous. Zoroark and DCE is synonymous, and this is a card that goes to many decks. It enables Tapu Lele to attack, Tapu Koko promo, many others. So I'm gonna miss this card really badly. But yeah, so goodbye. Sorry, goodbye DCE. And on top of that, we got a Escape Rope, another card that's rotating out, that's really popular lately due to Zapdos decks and decks that revolve around switching your active and banished Pokemon. Really sad to see Escape Rope go, but again, there are going to be different pieces that will enable you switching, so it's not as bad as it could have been. I know that's a huge hit for many decks, it's a huge hit for many players, so it's good to know that this is rotating out. But I think the card that I'm gonna miss more is Field Blower. Actually, especially this gold one, because I do have a gold Field Blower in my collection. I'm gonna miss him because he was a great counter to tools. He was a great counter to stadiums that were not prisms, and really just a fantastic card. I hope to see the reprint of it. Maybe not Unified Minds, maybe the set after, like the main set, right? Not Hidden Fate. Leave it there. I'm gonna really miss Field Blower, let's be honest. It's a great card, fantastic card, and just worked in many decks, right? Even now, Reshizard is still playing one version, and like even I have next to me, actually, I have like the promo version of it, right? And I still have it next to me. A great card, fantastic card. On the note of that, I think also I'm gonna miss the Enhanced Armor. But hey, let's go to number 5, I believe. Yeah, that's number 5, and this is Rescue Stretcher. I can't stress that enough. I'm like, Rescue Stretcher goes to almost every deck. I can't imagine a deck without Rescue Stretcher. So I can't imagine, you knock out something and you have no way to actually bring it back from the discard pile. And of course there are certain ways, you can use Brock's Grid, but that works in basic. You can use Nanu, that's dark type. You can use Resource Management Oranguru because he stays, because he's Ultra Prism. But honestly, can you imagine Standard without Rescue Stretcher? I mean, it's hard, and again, this deserves a number 5, because oh my goodness, I have no clue what we're gonna put inside if not a Rescue Stretcher. I have no idea how it's gonna affect not having him the decks or the gameplay, right? Because you have to think differently about your discard pile if you don't have a way to bring back cards with the Rescue Stretcher. So let's go to number 4, and number 4 right now is Nestball. Nestball. Why you have to go? I mean, really, Nestball, fantastic card, amazing card. I hope it's get reprinted in our November set, because this is the card that I think none of us can imagine standard format with. It's been here for a long time, I mean, really long time now. And I can't imagine a standard without a Nestball. I can't imagine how you're going to search for basics without it. Of course you can say, well, you're going to have Cherish Ball, but that's on GXs. Well, you're going to have, Netball. Yeah, that's a grass type. So definitely, a card that, again, not having her will just change the whole format altogether, because that was a staple, right? And it was this and our number 3, which is Ultra Ball, right? Both together. Wait, I'm just gonna put them next to each other. So those two cards, honestly, like those two were synonymous with almost every deck. You played 3 of each in every deck. You search, and again, decks that revolve around thinning out, that revolve around discarding things, definitely will get hit by not having Ultra Ball in them. Like decks, for example, Zoroark and Greninja. I mean, you use Ultra Ball there not only to search for certain cards, but also as a tool to discard your Incineroars, to discard cards you don't need. The same goes to many decks that use discard pile as a resource. So I can't imagine standard without those two cards. Honestly, I'm scared of that. No, it's gonna change the way I have to create my decks. It's gonna change the way we think about Pokemon TCG, and it's gonna change the way we kind of, play. Honestly, it will change the whole landscape of PTCG, and I'm scared, but I do also like that. Because, it's going to take us out of the comfort zone and just throw us somewhere else, and I love that. And speaking of throwing somewhere else, Acerola, we're gonna lose this beautiful card, Acerola. Again, we're gonna have Super Scoop Up, sure, but Acerola, the card that really shines, lately. I know there's a Mew to counter her, Mr. Mime with a Scoop Up block. But still, this is the card that, helped you in those tight situations, those tight spot, and it's gonna be really different format without Acerola. You always wanted to have at least one copy of it in the deck, and honestly, I don't know where we're gonna go right now. You have like a lot of damage on your Pokemon, and instead of just playing Scoop, like maybe you're gonna play Scoop Up, right? Maybe it's gonna be a meta of more items, since Garbodor with Trash Launch is also getting rotated out. But I don't like that. I don't like playing a lot of items that I have to roll the dice for, flip coin online. It's just too much of a gamble, and I don't like that amount of gambling in those crucial parts, those crucial turns. I don't like this unpredictability of the coin flip, of the dice roll. I want something that will do exactly what I need it to do, and will help me in the exact moment I need to help. And speaking of playing the card in the exact moment you need, Guzma. Goodbye, my old friend. Guzma is gonna leave the format, and there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, boy! Guzma is gonna leave. I do hope they're gonna reprint him in some way. At least we're gonna maybe get the art with like him showing his back. That'd be really cool. It's a great card. And again, not having a Guzma, right? Like, let's be honest, how many games you've won because of you had, last turn Guzma, or how many games you actually, lost because of the Guzma, or how many, Pokemons you've lost, or, you KO'd due to Guzma on its own. That was the trainer card to have in your deck. Like, there was no deck, honestly, throughout the whole 2 years of him being in standard format. Without him, there was always at least 2-3 copies of a Guzma in a deck. Every single deck played it, because the card is that good, it's that amazing. It's simple, but the fact that you can choose which opponent's bench Pokemon you're gonna bring front, and then you choose yours, is powerful. And I mean, it's gonna be really, really tough for Zapdos deck to come back from not having Escape Rope and not also having Guzma. They're gonna have to change their whole game altogether, and that is scary for the Zapdos players, definitely, and for all the players that were, that decks were revolving around just sniping the Pokemon they really needed. So again, not having Guzma will change a lot. And if you can look at this top 10 list, you will see that almost half of them were always going together in every deck. So we're not only losing half of the standard format if it comes to Pokemon and all the staples, but we're also losing a half of staples of trainer cards. And I mean, this is scary. This is scary time for people that were for 2 years in standard, that were for a year in standard. But it's exciting probably time for the brand new players, because they don't have to purchase the staples, right? But again, what is going to emerge from that new standard, I have literally no clue. We're gonna probably start doing some post-rotation things as Unified Minds cards are gonna get released. So the day Unified Minds gets released online, I'm gonna try to do some decks. Maybe I'm gonna try to do them IRL with like proxies earlier. So we're gonna have a nice idea what we're gonna see, what we're gonna have, and what's gonna work, what not. But honestly, I'm sad. I'm sad to see especially Guzma go. I mean, such a fantastic card, great character, great art, and I was just loving the card. But again, Cynthia stays, right? So Lily stays. So we have some cards that are still gonna be in a format, but not those. So guys, what do you think about the top 10 list? And give me your top 10 list down there below. I want to hear your opinion on that. What cards are you going to miss the most from the standard format, right? And don't forget also to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more decks, more news, and more Pokemon itself, Pokemon trading card games, because that's what the channel is all about. And also don't forget to check me out live on Twitch and like the Facebook, like everything, that's the Instagram over there. And down there below you also have a 5% discount any code you would purchase on Professor Oak, and those codes are really cheap. They are the same price as on eBay, plus on top of that you have a 5% discount from me. So why not, right? Why not? And thank you guys so much. And after we hit 250 subscribers, I'm gonna create a nice giveaway for you guys, like a big giveaway that anyone can join. Then we're gonna have the same giveaway at 500, and then the grand finale of giveaways at 1000, hopefully at the end of the year. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video. This is the stream. Check it out. Raven loves ya. Bye.